Let's talk about why we're literally programmed to not work outside of our comfort zone or push ourselves outside of our limits. This is something that really, really frustrates me about our society and culture. When I first went to college, entrepreneurship wasn't even a conversation of topic. They didn't have the minor at the time at JMU. They didn't even really talk about it. My grandfather was an entrepreneur, but honestly, that wasn't even talked about that much because as he got older, they ended up moving on from the business and things changed, right? So even though I had known that it was possible, because every day I would wake up and look around at all of these beautiful things that my family had, which my grandfather literally built from this business that he had developed for his family, right? But it didn't matter because they weren't constantly talking about it. Instead, society, peers, people I was surrounded by was just telling me, this is what you do. You go to college, you pick a major, you figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life, and then you go out to the workforce and you get a job. And to me, even in college, that gave me a worry, right? That gave me angst. That literally made me sweat thinking about sitting in an office for 9 hours plus a day. I literally couldn't handle it. Even the thought of it, as I'm saying it, freaks me out. And that's just because I'm not fitting into this mold, right? And there's so much about so many of us that we don't even discover about the inner self or our inner soul, right? It doesn't even have to be about work. It could be about someone that you love. It could be about, buying a certain type of car that you don't think that you should have because maybe your family doesn't have that amount of money and you should be donating that money, or some type of limiting belief that you've put on yourself because society has told you to. I want you to really think about it today and over the next couple days because this is not something that happened for me overnight. And I quite literally had a health issue because of this, right? It got to the point where I couldn't ignore it anymore. I was not well. It was ruining my relationships with my family members and people that I loved because I was just so stressed out by trying to fit myself into this mold. It wasn't even like I was stressed out about work. I was trying to be someone that I knew that I wasn't. And that's what was causing me the angst. I wasn't being true to who I was and what I wanted to be. And what that does to humans is it makes them terrible, right? It makes them angry. It makes them pissed off at life. It makes them unhappy. It makes them all of those things above, right? Which we all know as entrepreneurs. That has to be some type of inkling deep down that we knew that there was something else bigger out there for us. A path that we didn't even know could be paved yet. Most of us, right? My goal here at Meraki Media, my overarching goal, right? My overarching goal is to always help as many business owners as possible. But my goal is to also help those business owners that don't even know that they're business owners yet to get out of their own way and step into your true self. You can do it. It is worth it. I am telling you, it is worth it 100 times over. For example, today, I just had a call with my client. We got off the phone and she let me know that they have booked out the first time that they've ever booked out their entire bookings for the day. They booked out their entire bookings last week after working with us for over 6 months, right? Maybe even under 6 months, right at the 6-month mark, possibly. And they have gotten over 25% new clients. And Instagram has been a huge impact for that because they have a quiz where they ask new clients where they're coming from, and a lot of them are coming from Instagram. If I didn't get out of my own way, I would still be working for the local nonprofit. I would still be hating my life. My friend, my client that I'm helping, right, wouldn't be booked out today. Wouldn't have the business or the Instagram following that they have, wouldn't be gaining 25% more clients. Maybe she would be, but probably through somebody else, right? But you see how your decisions can have a trickle-down effect to so many people. You're not even just not doing yourself justice. You're not doing your community justice. You know, as we talk about Women's Empowerment Week, right? That's what we're empowering this week, is ourselves as women business owners. This becomes a network where we all help one another. We literally create our own ecosystem to live and breathe off of one another's services, but also expand our network to help our network find new clients, find clients that need their services. This is all the game of being an entrepreneur. It's not just one thing. It's not just getting sales. It's not just figuring out your purpose. It's not any of that. It's all of it. But you can't do it until you step in to your true self. So I want you guys to let me know if you enjoyed this video. Please share it to your story. Give me a little shout out. Let me know what resonated with it so well about you, right? What really hit home for you. That helps me create more videos like this. And this has been one that I've been waiting to create for a long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next week.